Morning to all of you. Lakshya, tell me what was the equation for magnifying power in the case of compound microscope when the image is formed at least distance or distinct division? Lakshya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Equation for magnifying power in the case of compound microscope.
V naught by minus u and into 1 plus d by s.
In this special case means object is very close to the focus of objective lens and the image of the objective lens is very close to eye lens. Then what is the equation for that? Parth Sharma. Let me express magnifying power in terms of the length of compound microscope. Parth. Yes. Anyone? Magnifying power in terms of length of compound microscope.
L by F naught multiply 1 plus D by Fe.
Okay, L divided by F naught minus F naught magnitude 1 plus D by Fe. So V naught will be replaced by L length and U naught will be replaced by F naught. That is a special case. Usually numerical के लिए this equation will be used. Generally equation is that in terms of V naught upon minus U naught. Otherwise special case L upon minus F naught magnitude. Okay. So yesterday we have seen second arrangement when the final image is formed at infinity. That is called normal adjustment. In this case, magnifying power is 1 by last class we have seen. Magnifying power can be equal to product of these two. Magnifying power of that is eyepiece and objective lens. M equal to ME into M naught. So when the image is formed at infinity, magnifying power it will be acting simple microscope equal to D by Fe into M naught is infinity V naught upon minus. So this is the magnifying power when the image is formed at infinity. Normal adjustment is compound microscope. That is V naught upon minus U naught into D by Fe. Normal adjustment. Normal adjustment. Normal adjustment means when the image is formed at infinity. Or V naught can be taken as what L, or U naught can be taken as F naught. That is a special case. So this can also be written as L divided by the length of the tube minus F naught magnitude into D by F. So what are the maximum and minimum values of magnifying power of compound microscope? Maximum when image is formed at least distance or distinct division. Minimum when it is formed at infinity. So this is the minimum value. This stands for minimum value. And maximum value is like when image is formed at infinity. M equal to V naught by at least distance or distinct division. 1 plus D by F. The maximum value, yesterday we have seen, or this is equal to M divided by F naught by magnitude, we take it as 1 plus D by the maximum value, and this is the minimum value. So maximum values are always possible when the image is formed at this distance of distinct. Minimum when it is at infinity. So this is compound microscope. It is very, very important. Next one we have to see telescope. There are two types of telescope. First one, astronomical telescope, which is used to see the magnified images of astronomical objects, just like planets, stars, etc., and other astronomical objects. Second one is terrestrial telescope. Terrestrial means to find the magnified image of object on the surface of the earth. So here we are going to discuss with what astronomical telescope. The final image will be inverted with respect to object, but usually astronomical objects are spherical in shape. So whether it is inverted image, we have no objection, we have no problem with that. So we are going to discuss astronomical telescope, and this is refracting telescope. Refracting telescope means we are using lenses. Astronomical telescope we can again classify into two categories. One is of refracting type astronomical telescope where lenses are used because through that refraction is taking place. And the improvement over this, we call it as reflecting type telescope where we use a concave parabolic mirror for getting the images. So there are two types in the astronomical telescope. First is refracting one and reflecting one. So we are discussing refracting type astronomical telescope where we employ two convex lenses. Okay, two convex lenses, astronomical telescope. This is almost just reverse of your compound. This opposite type. That means we can interchange eye lens and objective lens. So astronomical telescope. There are two convex lenses. We call it as refracting type. Lenses are using refraction, so refracting type, two convex lenses. One is objective lens, another is eye lens. One is objective lens, another is eye lens. Here, objective lens, it is of large aperture and large focal length. This is objective lens. F0 is very high and size is also big. Objective lens of large focal length and large aperture, size and focal length. All these instruments are very, very important. And eye lens. Eye lens, focal length is moderate. Moderate focal length and moderate size. Size of aperture is moderate. Size or aperture is moderate. So two lenses, one is objective lens of large focal length and large aperture. And second one is eye lens that is of moderate focal length and moderate size of image formation. Usually astronomical telescopes are designed to get magnified images of astronomical objects. A final image is formed at infinity. That is the common arrangement. Microscope, common arrangement is least distance or distinct division image. But telescope, no, usual arrangement is final image is formed at infinity. So we can see the ray diagram for this. So astronomers, they are used to observe what object at infinite distance, far off objects. Magnified format. So astronomical telescope is not where the image is formed at infinity, normal adjustment. Normal adjustment. Normal adjustment means final image at infinity. Final image at infinity. Normal adjustment. Okay, see the diagram. We have objective lens of large focal length and large size. Eye lens is of moderate focal length and moderate aperture. They are fixed at the ends of a two coaxial tubes, one inside the other, and their distance can be adjusted. आगे पीछे कर सकते. So this is their common axis. C1 first optical center, C2 optical center of the next. Islands. Object is at infinity, meaning your object. And you can say that it's radius 1 object is at infinity. So rays coming from infinite object. That means object at infinite distance are parallel. But not always parallel to principal axis. But not always parallel, like they are parallel to themselves. So rays are parallel to themselves from objects. Object is at infinity. These are the rays coming from object. And they are coming here. These are rays. So this ray is coming to the focus, the optical center goes without any deviation. And from here, after refraction comes to this point, from here also it goes. So we are getting image A dash B dash at the focus. When the object is at infinity, you know the image is formed at focus. So object is at infinity, rays are themselves after refraction. 3 rays we are showing after refraction to the objective lens. It's A dash B dash, the real inverted image. Of course, a diminished image is formed at the focus of objective lens. Now what you do, you can adjust the island so that this A dash B dash is also coming at its own focus. That means this is the focus of islands. A dash B dash. Where is the focus of objective lens? In this case, F is the focus of islands is also there. So adjust this islands to and fro so that A dash B dash is also at the focus. So when the object is at the focus, then final image will be formed at infinity. Now islands act just like a simple microscope. One ray parallel to this. One ray parallel to principal axis, another ray passes through optic center goes without any deviation. So these two rays are going parallel to each other. Your line is parallel when it goes in. And you can see that they are final image is formed at infinity. Next thing, please. Final image is formed at infinity. Object is at infinity. Image is also at infinity. So this is the image red angle full astronomy telescope in the normal adjustment. Final image at infinity. Object is also at infinity. Final image is also at infinity. What is the magnifying power of this device? Magnifying power of this device can be defined as small n equal to beta by alpha. There will be no change in that equation. Beta by alpha remains same. Angle subtended by the final image to the angle subtended by the object. But definition you have to more specific. Beta is the angle made by the object at I and alpha is the angle made by the object. Beta, image angle, alpha, object angle. So here both are at infinity. So definition is this. So magnifying power of astronomical telescope in the normal adjustment is defined as the angle subtended at I by the final image to the angle subtended by the object at I when both are at infinite distance. They are already at infinite distance. So you have to mark the angle beta and alpha. So where is the angle beta? So you can see that image is formed at infinity. So therefore you can see this angle, infinity angle that is coming here, this angle will be angle beta. Angle beta is because it is going far away, so the triangle will form like this for angle beta is. So you can find out beta from small triangle. Now what is the angle alpha? It is the angle subtended at I by the object when it is an infinity object at infinity. But the angle subtended at objective length by the object is here alpha and marking here. So whether we mark angle at objective length or eyepiece, there is no much difference because object is many thousand kilometers apart and these two length separation may be of 50 centimeters. So you measure the angle at I or at object length for an object in the same. So instead of marking here eyepiece alpha angle, you can mark alpha angle at objective length. There is no problem. If this angle is alpha, this angle is also diagram completed alpha beta. So from the respective triangles tan beta and tan alpha can be calculated. Tan equal to beta tan beta. Tan beta from this triangle you can take it is a dash b dash divided by c2 beta. A dash b dash divided by this is that c2 b dash the horizontal side that is c2 whole divided by alpha. Alpha can be taken from this triangle. From this triangle, a dash b dash c1. So this will be equal to a dash b dash divided by c1 b dash. So a dash b dash cancel. So m equal to c1 b dash is on the numerator and c2 b dash in the denominator. What is c1 b dash? C1 b dash is the distance. So focus from objective length that is equal to f naught. F naught. What is c2 b dash? C2 b dash is the distance. This distance. This is the distance of the focus of eye length. That is f. That is, you can take it as minus sign. This is measured toward left side. This is measured toward right side. Toward left side. So this is positive and this is negative. So negative sign in this equation shows that the final image is inverted with respect to the object. We have no objection. We have no problem because astronomical objects are generally spherical in shape. Diagram is very important one. Many times repeated diagram. Okay, so this is the magnifying power. We write this n is equal to f naught modulus value use करेंगे. Then there's what are the different ways of increasing magnifying power of astronomical telescope. You can see here f naught numerator में. That is why by increasing f naught, that is why we made objective lens of large aperture and large focal length. Large focal length. Why it is of large aperture mean? Because it has to collect huge amount of light coming from the object. That is why it is made big. If it is a large size, that can collect more light. That is why it is made of large. And Fe should be slightly less, so that is why it is kept moderate. Not very less, very small. So moderate value. So this is the way of by increasing f naught, we can increase the magnifying power of telescope. So this is the first diagram. In the second diagram, if we want to get little more magnification, then image should be at least distance of distinct division. For that, eye lens you have to adjust. The same diagram, I will make the arrangement. So next is when the image is formed at least distance of distinct division. In the case of astronomical telescope, so what will be the diagram? Slight adjustment in this. Same diagram can be used. Magnifying power will be slight difference. Final image will be at least distance or distinct division. Final image is at least distance or distinct division. Case 2. Final image at D. So what is the condition? This arrangement we can do only with eye lens. Whether the final image is at D or infinity, adjustments we have to do with eye lens only. Now first one, object lens is forming its image at its focus f naught. A dash B dash is its real inverted image. Now we have to adjust this eye lens so that this object is coming between its optical center and the focus. So thoda sa dur rakhe, so you are getting this will be the focus. This is the focus. So now A dash B dash will be the object for eye lens and object is between optical center and the focus. So it acts as a simple microscope and finally made formed at least distance for this. Slight adjustment, like I'm changing on the second way, other things will remain the same. What I'll do is diagram the rays here and show it slightly far. You can see that. These two are diverging and going. They are not parallel. Slight change. Only that much change. So for you observing from here, they are coming to meet at this point. Virtually meet this point, extending the lines. So final image will be formed here. This will be your A double dash, B double dash. Final image is formed at least for distinct division from the eye. Okay, final image at least distance of distinct vision. What is the magnifying power in this case? Magnifying power in this case is slightly different value. M equal to F naught divided by F into A, that is for normal adjustment value, into for this value is slightly greater. So we will write the equation as one more value 1 plus Fe by D. So in always least distance or distinct division, magnifying power will be more. So here the term is there 1 plus Fe by D. It is not D by Fe, especially in the case of astronomical telescope. This will be the equation. Derivation is not required. F naught by Fe 1 plus. So this is more value because one side some term you are adding it. So it will be of course greater than F naught upon Fe. So this is the magnifying power in this case. The diagram is there, equation is there. So you can calculate in both cases what are the maximum and minimum value. Maximum हमेशा when the image is formed at this distance of distinct division, and it is Fe by D. Don't make confusion here because compound microscope mein that was D by Fe. Once it is goes in the mind, sometimes you find difficulty to rewrite like Fe by D. The star mark here, and so this is complete. This part is completed. This is astronomical of refracting type. Refracting type. So what are the disadvantages? So we are going to next point. Astronomical telescope, that is called reflecting type telescope. Reflecting type telescope. That is the improvement over refracting type of telescope. This kind of telescope. Improvement over refracting type of telescope. So what are the disadvantages of refracting type telescope? We are using lenses. Refraction is taking place. So there may be some color changes in the image. So color change will be there in the image. That is called chromatic aberration. What do we call it as? Chromatic aberration. This is because of refraction through the lens, the image. There may be some change in the color of image. So there will be chromatic aberration. This is kind of aberration problem, defect is taking place in lenses. And its resolving power is comparatively less. Resolving power means you are observing too close by stars. You have to see them separately in the magnified form. So the resolving power is comparatively less in this case. And the intensity of the image. Intensity of image is comparatively less. So that is why we are going to make an improvement over this. So improvement is in the form of reflecting type telescope. So next is reflecting type telescope. Reflecting type telescope. Reflecting type telescope, it is an advantage over refracting type telescope. What are the advantage means? Here, instead of objective lens, we use large concave parabolic mirror. What do we use? Large concave parabolic mirror we use. What is the speciality of parabolic concave mirror, ordinary concave mirror? So first we see that point. This is usual type of concave mirror. There are two kinds of rays. One is ray parallel very close to the principal axis and very far. Very far we call it as marginal rays, margin. This is called paraxial rays. After reflection, the rays may not come to the same point. So the image forms will not be bright or clear. This defect in the mirror is called spherical aberration. So this is a paraxial ray and marginal rays after reflection do not come to a single point on the principal axis. So image is blurred. This is in the case of large concave mirror. Large concave mirror means large aperture, and this commonly called as spherical aberration. Spherical aberration. This blurred one. But can you minimize this? Okay, we can minimize, we can reduce it. For that, we take concave parabolic mirror. Take our concave parabolic mirror. Huge size can be concave parabolic mirror. When you take concave parabolic mirror, whether the rays are closer to the max or far away, or they will be coming from the same point of the reflection. So image will be very clear, no problems. Spherical aberration in a mirror can be removed by using concave parabolic mirror. Such kind of mirror we are using as the objective mirror in reflecting type telescope. So reflecting type telescope objective is not a lens. Objective is not a lens. It is not a lens. Instead, it will be a concave parabolic mirror. Concave parabolic mirror. So what is the advantage of concave parabolic mirror? Concave parabolic mirror advantage is spherical aberration can be minimized, reduced to nil. And the image formed by is a reflection. So there will be no change, color change in the image. So chromatic aberration that used to take place in the lens, that is not there in this mirror, concave parabolic mirror. So I am taking your attendance for a minute. By the time you can draw these two diagrams, what is the meaning of spherical aberration? What is the meaning of spherical aberration? Draw these two diagrams. How can you remove spherical aberration by in a mirror, concave mirror? Draw these two diagrams, and we are remaining with one last topic. That is this, the diagram and magnifying power. Then we are finishing this part. Okay, Akshita, tell me what is the meaning of spherical aberration? What is the spherical aberration in a mirror? Arun, what is the meaning of spherical aberration?
So paraxial rays and marginal rays meet at different focal points.
Okay. So what will be the effect on that? What is the problem for us?
So we cannot find a definite focus for the calculation.
That means not for that means image will be blurred image. Image will be blurred image. Okay, that is the reason. Image will be blurred image, and there is no use for that. We have to remove that. So instead of a concave mirror, what type of mirror we employ? Concave parabolic mirror we use. So both paraxial and marginal rays. Marginal rays mean far away, and paraxial is close to principal axis. All will come to the exact point, and clear image is obtained. So this is spherical aberration. and the mirror has no chromatic aberration. Chromatic means color change. That is not there. Color change is possible only in the case of lens. So we just replace objective lens by concave parabolic mirror in reflecting type telescope. The question will be there. What is the necessity of concave parabolic mirror in reflecting type telescope? So that point will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a class. Okay. As usual, I think Monday's timetable. Are you aware of this?
No, sir.
No, not yet informed. Okay, tomorrow there will be class. First class will be mine. Okay, and Monday I think it is locked down. So Monday there will be no class. Okay, so keep this point in mind. Tomorrow you will have class as usual. That is Monday's timetable. The starting class will be mine, and Monday there will be no class. Okay, thank you. Practice these ray diagrams. Okay, one question will be 100% in this optical instruments.